The following podcast may be explicit. One Joe Young presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.
And here we are, Adventures from the Shed online, continuing our glorious foray into the Aridin Empire. Jason, why don't you go ahead and kick us off?
Hey, I will kick us off right into combat, which is what Chris might be doing to us here. I'm the DM, and I'm excited to finally see what the players do when confronting the big bad that has been kind of elusively in the area that they have been in over the past several games. So I think Chris kicks us off usually, so I'll pass it over to him.
I took the liberty of putting the names up again. So
Oh, well, there we go. We're good.
now we know.
So then Aster's first then.
So they who have their blanket fort falling on their head.
Yes, it is quite a disaster.
This is a great start for the group when the blanket fort's already
Hi.
been.
I'm Aster. I'm in distress. It's fine. I'll be playing
The sky is falling.
Druid.
Fairy down, call a druid. She is the druid.
That's it. That's my intro. I'm done.
Just shapeshift into something smaller. You might have less problems.
Hey, this is Chris. I'm playing Ophidian, Yuan-Ti Pureblood Rogue, ready to drop some balls on some gears.
Some balls.
The steel balls. And Eli's next once he unmutes.
Hi, I'm Eli. I'll be playing Ray's college. Yeah.
Call
my
of
tongue
Duty?
is my tongue is not cooperating with me here
Call of
tonight.
Duty Bard.
A College of Whispers bard who is not geared for this fight in the slightest. I have one weapon and I can't use it very well. So, yay! Can't wait to play my monk.
Oh shit.
And speaking of one weapon that can't be used very well, I am Joe, and I'm playing Rolex, the Warforged Artificer.
I have nothing to play off of there, so I guess I'm Randy, the human who's playing a Tabaxi fighter named Les. And he's going to Fusro these guys in the next dimension, hopefully.
Wow.
I don't have spells. I'm just going to slash and slash.
All right. Well, I think since Chris is the one who's going to maybe kick us off here, I think maybe it's fair that Chris does the recap here for everybody.
Oh my god, I can't remember everything that happened. I'm trying to think where it began last time. I don't remember where we ended up.
Previously
the game,
on Halves.
yeah, last game, the game began with you guys hiding from the giant plant monster. You guys discovered that there was the Wintermere guards that were in this particular area. They had certain badges that kind of protected them from some of the unseen horror that is kind of creeping through this underground city. And then you guys made your way towards where Rolex was moving towards this large spire, a place that was in Rolex's past flashbacks, a beautiful, grand, a testament to the underground city in the kingdom here. It's very much in tatters and disarray. A lot of the things have broken and are in rubble around there, but that's where you guys went to. So then I can pass over to Chris and catch him up. He can then continue.
Yes, I forgot about. We found Ophidian found a snakehead amulet inside an old church.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was an old church, and then we're tracking some of the Wintermere guards with their wheelbarrows full of barrels, taking it someplace, and it turned out what was a pile of body parts, like desiccated bodies and disgustingness, that they're fueling some kind of craziness underneath the spire. And then Amanita remembered something about the legend of this Titan of the Deep that could be kind of possible with something we're looking to here. And there's some references to some Yuan-Ti lore as well about that.
It's a Titan!
Yeah. And then so this is like underneath the power plant of Aridin, or
Mhm.
So we're looking. Well, I'm looking to wreck the joint because that's kind of what Ophidian's up for. I think that's where we're at, though. We're basically track down Phineas is down here, and Garthok was not with them, right? I don't think it was just Phineas and a bunch of.
Yeah, you did not see Garthok down here. Just Phineas and about 5 or 6 guards is what you saw.
And Sivia and Teeth is down here too, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So we got two major baddies. Yes, it's gonna get messy.
All right. So, and again, I hopefully my mic is. Joe, I turned down the volume because of what was going on in the back right there. I turned it back up
Oh,
here.
all
So
right.
hopefully,
Yeah, you
hopefully I
sound
sound,
fine
do I
now.
sound better now.
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't want to. They're doing landscaping outside. I didn't want everyone to hear weed whackers and things like that going on. But if I sound good, then that's all that really matters. So,
Yes.
you guys find yourselves in this underground ruins of this. You're not really sure of what it is. It looks to maybe be a temple and things, but a lot of piping and things have been cobbled together. There's several supply crates and things, one of which Ophidian has turned himself invisible and is currently behind on our map. The rest of you are down the hallway, down a few stairs, looking inwards into this corridor here. There are several guards that are dressed in the Wintermere garb, and they are dumping what was in those barrels, the body parts and the things. You can see them, they have like masks over their face trying to hide from the smell as these things get sucked into this vat that they're dumping them into. You can see this vat swirling with what looks to be magical and electrical energy, and it's pumping it into this massive looking heart that is pulsating at the top, and with each pulsate, the entire area around it, you can kind of feel like this almost this force of energy, not like knocking you guys down, but it's definitely something that you can feel, like when somebody's driving past your house and they have the bass turned up all the way. You can kind of feel it now as you guys get closer into there. And Ophidian, as you get closer in and you're making your way over to drop some ball bearings in, you can see the vat is like sparking some electrical discharge here and there. The parts inside, the body parts, are being swirled around, and you can see them being like congealed and shot through this piping past Scyphia Antiva, the large, skinny, gaunt-looking creature that nearly killed Les when Les was first confronted with this person in the quarantine zone. He has a large-looking canine that is red and blue in color, has a tail that is got a large eye that is just embedded into it. It's blinking just very, very slowly, and it's looking around. And there is another creature that is kind of standing off to the side behind Scyphia. Phineas is standing there down the steps a few ways from him. Looks like they were engaging in some sort of dialogue. But since we have Ophidian, our rogue, who is making his move here, I pass it over to you, Ophidian. What do you want to do?
I just want to get close enough to dump 1,000 small balls in here. Ball
Okay.
bearings, basically.
Make me a stealth check with advantage because you are invisible right now. But again, you are moving towards people and it could make some noise here. So let's just see how good your roll is to kick us off. Your first roll in the night.
All right.
With advantage.
Well, it looks like 29's the winner.
29. Okay, yeah. You can get as close as you want with a 29 as you make your way out. Now, the rest of you guys, you don't see anything. You just see, you just saw Ophidian kind of take a few steps forward and then disappear. You're not sure, because I don't think Ophidian told you what he was going to do or what they were going to do.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
okay. Ophidian, as you get closer.
I
you
didn't
can
even
see-
give him the "you know what when it happens" line. I didn't even do that. You'll know.
As you get closer and start dumping, you get closer, you can see the two guards finish dumping the last parts of this one barrel in there. You can see the parts getting kind of like mulched in and getting shot up into this heart. And as it does, you can see the chunks in like the body flow up into this massive organ. I mean, this thing looks to be easily 30 feet long by about 40 feet tall, and it's just kind of, and as it pumps into this thing, you can see another pipe on the back end of it. You're not sure where it goes, so you can't see through it, but you do see that here. And as the two guards put the barrel down, you are free to dump things in there if you want.
All right, 1,000 ball bearings.
Okay, so you start to slowly pour the ball bearings in, and as you do, the ball bearings, as they leave your invisible visage, they drop in, and you can see them start to manifest and appear as they hit inside and start to swirl around. You can see the guards going, like, putting things down. They turn, they go, what? Oh shit! What the? They look down into it. They're very confused.
Can I try to push them in there?
If you want to sneak around to the side, you can absolutely.
Yes, I will do that. Do I need to make another stealth check or
No. With the 29, I think that's enough for right now. But you will have to make a either attack roll or a strength athletics roll to see if you can shove one or two of them in there. Depends on how you want to do it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
If you need a second, I can go to the group here real quick and see what they're doing.
Don't forget your bardic inspiration. So.
You do have bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I will just. I kind of wanted to do the James Kirk, just throw my whole body into their backs, so they fall in, kind of thing. If I can get both of them,
Okay. I mean, you can definitely do that if you want to. It would be a strength athletics check if you're going to try to just shoulder check them into the vat.
Yep.
Unless you have a different way you might want to do it.
Yeah, I don't really have anything fancy enough here.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. Yeah, just pure body weight, basically.
All right. Try to brute force it here. How much does Ophidian weigh? Just so I know.
Yeah,
bro, you can't just ask a guy that.
About 8,000 pounds.
No, he's thinner. He's 165.
Yeah. I said I know Ophidian wasn't like the biggest person out there, so
that's why I'm just kind of like, giving like a little bit of a couple feet of a run, and like. All
right, and you're trying to do both of them.
Nah, I'll just go for one to make sure I got it.
All right,
one guy.
Roll me a strength athletics check, please. I'd say do it with advantage because, again, you do have the element of surprise on them as they are looking down at the thing going, what the hell did that come out of the barrel? I don't know. Maybe one of the bodies had something in its pockets. Oh, Jesus.
Athletics. I got nothing for athletics, so it's a straight 18. All right.
18. All right. With an 18, and 18 is over their DC. So you are going to be successful as knocking this person in. But they are going to be able to make a saving throw, though, to see if how far they fall in. So we're just going to go ahead and just do a quick little rolly here on the dice real quick.
Would they be rolling with disadvantage since they're not really expecting it?
Doesn't matter because they didn't beat an 18. So with that, you see the shoulder just come in and boom, just checking because of your greater invisibility, correct? Is what you cast?
Oh, no, it's just regular invisibility, so I will be, hey, look, it's me.
Yep, so as soon as you hit this person, his friend, they're both looking down right now, you see the one go, oh, and he falls in, and as he falls in, you just hear this sickening kind of grinding sound and this flesh being torn, and you hear him, oh, God, and his friend's like, oh, God, and he grabs onto him and starts trying to pull. As he does, he just looks over and sees you standing there.
Yep, he's going in too.
All right. Make me another. How do you want to try to knock this one in?
Well, if he's helping his buddy reaching down, I'm just going to push him further because he's already kind of like, he's not, his leverage is bad.
Okay, all right.
Make another, pull his ankles a bit.
Make another strength athletics check for me, then, please.
Normal or advantage?
This would be normal because he's now seeing you. So I'd say this one.
Yeah, that's fine. Horrible.
You should have tied their shoes together first.
Yeah, I didn't have time. Yeah.
So as you go to grab this other person and do this, he kind of like just grabs you by the shirt or your collar, and he's like kind of like wrestling. You're not able to get low enough to get his like knees and stuff like that and try to shove him in with it as well. But you do see the other person in there, like the other one inside the vat is. You can just hear what sounds like flesh being minced inside of there.
How are the ball bearings doing? 1,000 of them.
They're swirling around. You can hear them, and it's probably going to take it maybe another 6 seconds or so to maybe hit the pipe as it's in around here, but they're definitely in there and they're definitely swirling around. With that,
it should have been the leg.
With that, the dog creature that was sitting on the stairs, and when you become uninvisible, the eye just turns towards you, and the dog just and gets up. You see Sifia and Tiva look over at the dog and look over at you as they were both in conversation and distracted at the moment. He sees you now. We're going to go over to the group here and see if there's anything you guys want to do before we roll initiative.
The first thing that Rolex wants to do after seeing that Ophidian pushed somebody in and it seems like it's really bad for that person, I would actually want to use the vortex warp on the blinking tailed dog and put it in the bad spot too. So that's probably going to be initiative, not before.
Yeah, okay, we can do that here. Raise, Ami, Les, what is there anything that you guys would like to do or prepare to do before we kick things off?
Les will have already had his weapons out and will be prepared to charge forward since things are going haywire. So
Okay. All right. Ami, Raise.
well, I'm gonna be stunned and just stare.
Ray. Jesus, Ray.
Jeez.
Rays will be preparing to cast Synaptic Static. Radius of 20 feet. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that'll be a good spot for it. Just yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be my opener. Synaptic Static right there on my ping. It's a
Okay.
20-foot radius.
All right. Very good. Okay. Well, then let's go ahead and roll for initiative then.
Oh, I got a rockin' 4.
My
I
buttons
got
aren't
a
working right now.
24.
Raise.
Gosh, Les,
or
what are you
did I?
doing, man?
What the heck? I'd like to re-roll my.
All right. So we have Raise.
I was just getting the one out of the way, guys. I was just getting the one out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
We have Raise. We have Sifia, who actually got a good roll. Then we have Lord Phineas. Then we have looks like Ophidian. Then we have Ami. Then we have guards. They're all going to go on the same initiative.
Yeet.
And then we have, let's see here, Rolex with a 4. Oh no.
I rolled a 3 at least. Not like
And then
Les.
Les. Well, Les got the natural one out of the way.
That's
I think that's the key thing. Les got the
Yeah.
natural one out of the way.
Yeah.
Just busy
I
giving
needed to clear
himself a
that.
bath.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Les was staring very hard right now at the actual creature so that he could learn its stats. So maybe he wasn't paying attention to combat starting, and so maybe that's
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably the end of the 60 seconds of my minute staring. So
exactly. Okay, so then we're gonna kick things off here. Raise, you're up first.
Cast the kill everyone thing that you were going to cast.
Yeah,
So you're going to be
Well,
casting
it's-
Synaptic Static.
Yeah, it's not a kill everyone. It's
What?
just
Tactical
it
nuke.
hurts them a lot and it makes them confused.
Mhm.
They have to make an intelligence saving throw of 16.
Okay. Intelligence saving throw of 16. Let me go ahead and roll those. 1 second here.
Also, if anything in the range has an intelligence score of 2 or lower, they can't.
Yeah,
be
no,
affected by the spell.
yeah. All of them have an intelligence score of at least 2 or higher. So they are all suggested to it. And I believe you put it in there so that, again, it did not affect Ophidian. So that is good. Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. So radius of 4 squares, a diameter of 8. No,
Okay.
remove.
So Sifia is a... Yeah, place it where you want it to go, and then I will roll for those creatures.
3, 4. Okay. Oh God. This circle tool is not fun to work with.
No worries. It's a 20-foot radius, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's the area that it affects. Everything in a circle within that cross.
Yep, got it. Okay, let me go ahead and roll for them real quick then. Okay. Sifia is a 22. That's a save.
Nice.
Phineas is that's a crit for him.
crit
God
fail,
dang.
crit fail.
The Aeorian creature is a 12. I think that's a fail.
It is.
The other creature, which you're not sure of what that thing is a 16. Is that a...
I believe that's a pass because they have to succeed a 16 saving throw.
Yep, so that's a save. And then the guards. I'm going to do, let's see here. We should have all those guards right there. So there's 4 guards in total that will be affected. 2 of them fail. All of them fail. Wow. Holy crap. Okay, so all the guards currently are did not make that particular thing. So they are going. I'm going to mark them here so that we know which ones those are. Okay.
And all of the ones that failed take 25 damage. All the ones that succeeded take 12. And then the Aeorian creature has to roll a d6. And the number rolled is subtracted from all of its attack rolls, ability checks, and any Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
Okay, d6. That is a 2. So go ahead. I'll let you remember that as a 2, so you can remind me.
Okay. At the end of the creature's turn, they can make an intelligence saving throw to end that effect.
Yep. Okay. Very good. All right. Do you want to move or anything else you want to do on your turn?
Can I? I would like to take cover behind Rolex.
I'm gonna try like do the little try and hide behind him, and then he tried behind the whole time.
Okay, so
yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
All right, it is now Siphia's turn. He looks at Ophidian, who is actively trying to mince his two of the guards that are in there. He looks over towards Phineas and he goes, "You should leave this to me. Don't sully your hands." And with that, he stands up fully. He puts his hand on like the large metal pipe that's next to him here, and he just kind of scoots over it. And he starts to move his way towards you, Ophidian. As he gets closer to you, he is going to reach up to his like necklace amulet thing that he has. He's going to grab onto it, and as he grabs onto it, he like blows into it just gently, and sparks start to illuminate from it. And he just holds it out towards you. I need you to make me a dex saving throw, please, which you should be pretty good at.
Yeah, I was thinking about what I can do, but I'll just do that.
Should be.
I should be good at this kind of thing.
Ooh, there you go.
A 28, is not bad. So that is a save. You take half damage.
So no damage then, because I have. Let me see. Let me double check these rogue skills here.
Hooray for evasion!
I guess it depends what you're trying to do to me, but yeah.
Yeah, so it's a lightning spell attack. So this bolt of electrical energy flies out. It strikes at you just barely as you're able to get enough out of the way, and it buries itself into the far wall. But if you're using your evasion, which I believe you have limited use on, you can use that if you want to, since you did save.
Yep. Was a little.
Okay. Alrighty then. So with that, so you take no damage then on that one. So again, you're able to fully just jump out of the way for this particular instance. He then turns back and he looks at Phineas, and he just kind of gives a little bit of a nod to him. And you can see Phineas, now it's his turn. He looks at his men. He goes, "What are you fools doing? Kill him!" And with that, he moves up towards this area up here, and he starts to move up towards the heart itself. As he does, he will use his ability to... Yep. He's going to inspire his guys in this area right here. Not inspiration like Bardic Inspiration. It's an ability he has to help them with their attacks. But that's what he's going to do on this turn. Okay. It is now the turn of Ophidian. You're up.
All right. So the guard in front of me, is he confused right now? Is he part of the confused?
He's not confused. He's got muddled thoughts, but he basically just has a penalty to his attack rolls. Is all he has right now. But yeah, he is been hit with the synaptic static. Yeah.
Okay. I will stab him repeatedly. Hopefully, go with a short sword and then dagger attack for the offhand maneuver.
Okay, go ahead.
Short sword first. All right, is that it? Is that really that bad? Is that 10? That's horrible.
That is a 10.
Yeah.
So the first attack hits with a 20. The second attack misses, though.
One of the first attack, that's dexterity, that's a save. So the
that was the same. I'm sorry, yeah. I was reading that wrong. So yeah, the first one is a miss. So that's a miss with the short sword. Nice.
Dagger hit. Okay, here we go.
Dagger hits. Dagger hits. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, damage.
Okay.
And then I will get the hell out of there.
Okay, all right. So you come in, you swing once, and you just again, as you swing at him, he kind of like is still trying to wrestle with you. You're not able to get your sword up, but as he's like kind of like trying to like block and parry your hand, you just bring up the other one and just kind of like stab right into him. You find a good spot, and then you disengage. I'm assuming yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Just want to make sure. I have to ask.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else you want to do, Ophidian?
No. Well, if this, how is this like a big step, or are these multiple steps, like where I just came over, like right?
Yeah. So there's multiple steps leading up, and then there's like a platform that leads up into another lip. It's like a multi kind of tiered room.
So you
Okay.
kinda
So
jump
if I
down.
could, yeah, I was gonna say if I could like duck down and kind of take cover here, I will do that.
It's like just a couple of steps, so you have to like kind of like lay prone almost to get any kind of cover from it, but you could try.
Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Ami, you're up.
Hi. I am a little confused. I missed a couple things.
Okay. What do you need to be caught up on?
What exactly is going on?
So Ophidian just dumped a bunch of ball bearings into this big vat of swirling energy, threw a guard in there who's
The
like
thing in like the middle of the plus sign?
Yeah. It's in this. I'm gonna ping it on the map right here. Threw it into here.
Yeah.
And then he threw one of the guards in there. He's like halfway in, like being minced right now. He doesn't look very good. His legs are kind of like kicking less as he's been in there for a few seconds now.
Ow.
And the other guard, he just now stabbed.
Stop kicking me from over here.
And then the large, hulking, like tallish figure, this weird, ghastly looking creature, shot lightning at him. And now that's where we're at.
That Athenian guy sounds like a real jerk.
Yikes. Okay. Wow. Okay. I can
And
do stuff.
The king ran to the back and cried to his guards.
Okay.
Oh well, that's weak.
Go get him. He is a
Oh
noble.
well, would you look at that? My spell sheet is back to showing half of my spells 16 times. Cool.
I hit him
It is.
with
I don't know why.
fairy
It was
and then
fixed last
fairy
week.
fire.
I'm not sure
I mean,
why.
does
with
this-
fairy fire.
If this means that I get that many more spell slots, I'm fine with it. Okay. So do.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys can see it too, because I was really afraid I was gonna be like, hey guys, does anybody else see this? Like, nope. Just you. Looks
That's
fine
a
to me.
whole lot of fairy fire.
Or that somebody was just like, nah, that's normal. Anytime you pick the fairy class, you get 16 fairy fires. You're welcome.
Just like napalm, the whole place.
Just
Favorite.
fairy napalm.
All right. So what do you want to do?
That's a really good question. I want to cast a spell. Who is next to me?
Everyone's next to you except for Ophidian. Ophidian's a little bit farther away from you, but like everyone is around you right now. Raze is currently cowering behind Rolex.
No. I didn't say I was cowering behind Rolex. I said I was taking cover behind Rolex.
Tomato,
difference.
tomato.
Tomato.
Cover and cower are so close.
Question:
Yes.
How big is Rolex?
Rolex, how big is Rolex?
I think overall we've established somewhere just around between 6.5 and 7 feet tall, and probably like 400 pounds of machine. So kind of big, not a large
Pure,
creature, but
unadulterated synthetic
on the
muscle.
larger size of medium.
How big is the space we're in?
It's pretty big. You're in a large, like what seems to be like old ruins of this ancient civilization that was here that is no longer there. It has been gone now for some time. It is a pretty big space.
So hypothetically, if somebody took Rolex and put a ×2 on that bitch, gave him a mushroom, there would be room for that?
Yeah.
Rolex, would you like to instead be 14 feet tall and 8 tons?
Sure. Let's find out.
I would like to cast Enlarge on Rolex.
Okay. Yep. So the creature size doubles in all dimensions, and your weight is multiplied. Your weight is multiplied by 8. Rolex.
Whoa.
You go from medium creature, you are now a large creature for this
And
one.
your weapons and stuff also match your new size.
Yep. So, and they
you
do
get
an extra
D4.
D4 of damage on any of your weapon rolls.
Nice.
And then I am going to get on Rolix's shoulder and be ready to aim and fire from there.
All right, I'm going to mark you with concentration so that I know that because you have to concentrate on the spell in order for it to work. So I'm going to mark.
So just roll it, or
No. Well, if you get hit by something, you have to roll a concentration check, is what I mean. So you have to stay concentrating. If you do another spell that removes that concentration, then Rolix will switch down to size.
Are we doing an Iron Giant right now?
Yes, that's basically what's happening. Yes.
No, Rolex does have the death lasers.
Am I just dumb, or am I not? Excuse me, seeing my concentration skill.
Oh, so it's just a check. It's a check. I'll call for it if you get hit.
Okay.
All right. So you move on top of Rolix's shoulder. Rolix, like a Megazord, you just kind of expand out.
I'm going to make some kind of transformer noise. Sure.
That was pretty good.
There we go. I'm just going to make Rolix taller like that. Just increase the size of your piece on the board here, Rolix.
Yeah.
It's working out. I'm huge.
Look at that. Even Doggo goes like, oh, look at that.
Oh.
Okay. Anything else you want to do on me?
Nah.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
I was taking cover behind Les. Whoops.
Oh yeah. So
you made the less good decision.
Why are you standing behind me?
it is now the guards
You
and
have
the
a shield.
creature. The guards and the creature's turn. So this guard here is going to try to just save his friend. That's all he's going to try to do. So he's going to make a strength check to see if he can pull this person out. That is a
botch.
It's a natural 1. That's the first one. So as he's like holding on to his
He pushes him in.
the boots just come off of his friend, and you just see his legs get swirled in there, and he's just like,
Oh,
he throws his things down and he pulls out his sword and he will ready himself. He will just take a defensive stance, and that's what he will do. He's going to make a check here to see if he can. Is it a constitution check raise for your synaptic static?
No, it's another intelligence saving throw, but the Aeorian does get a -2 for their concentration check.
Mhm.
If they need to maintain concentration for anything. Synaptic static is just one and done damage. The lasting effect is that.
Yep. Okay, so let's just see here if he can break that thing here. This guy's dead now. He's going to be just X'd off. There we go. All right. That is a fail for him, so he is still going to be muddled in thought. Okay. The guards. I'm going to do the guards first here. So this guard here is going to move up to here. He can't really get any farther, and he is going to use his action to dodge. So he's going to have that right there. This guy here is going to also move up, and so are these ones. They're going to kind of just form up. This guy's actually going to move up here with his master. And again, they're all going to just take the dodge action right now to ready their defenses as they are preparing for this this attack that's going to be happening. That's all they're going to do. They're going to all three of them try to make their save. So first guy is a 18. That's a save for him. So he is no longer muddled. Second guy is that's a 4. That's a fail. This guy here is a 13, which is still a fail, correct? Raise, yours is a 16, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 of them are still confused at the moment and muddled. These 2 here, not so much. All right, the creature. Its eye is looking around here. It's going to jump down and it's going to run its movement up to here. And as it does, it is going to see Rolix enlarging itself. Its eye on its tail is going to turn a bright red, and out of its mouth you can see its fangs. You can see them starting to glow this kind of red hot, and you can see it just open its mouth, and whoosh, 2 bolts of fire just fly out towards Rolix. The creature, it's 2 attack rolls against you, Rolix. So that is a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that is a 17 to hit. Does 17 hit you?
No.
No. All right. So
What do you mean? He's like
1
14
hit,
feet tall.
1 miss. That is
If I had already gone, that would have hit me. But since I walk around with my shield.
Yep,
But
yep,
once
absolutely.
start shooting with the crossbow, that'll go away. So
Absolutely.
I'm lucky that way.
Your shield is up, and as the first one hits, it kind of just knocks your shield out of the way a little bit, and the other firebolt just kind of hits you perfectly dead center in the chest. You do take 16 points of fire damage from that one.
15.
And then it's going to make a intelligence saving throw -2 on that one there. That's a fail. That is a that is a 15. That is just under. So that is a fail. So he is still muddled in that stuff. So, but he does have a pretty high bonus because he is a pretty interesting creature. This guy here, he looks like he's cobbled together out of different kind of like fleshy parts, and they're like sewn together, almost Frankenstein. And as he starts to get up, he starts to move around this person here. He makes his way all the way over. He's going to use his second action just to dash, and he's going to get up into range here with you guys. Well, not with you guys, but he's going to get closer to where the action is at. Okay, that is all they're going to do for their turns. Rolex, you're up. You are enlarged. You just got hit by a fireball or fireball. A fire attack. What do you want to do?
Now that the creepy dog thing has attacked me, it makes my first inclination even more strong, in that I'm going to use my action to try and vortex warp it into the thing that's eating the other guy.
Okay. So let's talk.
It's DC 17, I think I said. Let me just double check.
DC 17, which is your spell save DC, I believe.
Yep. Vortex warp. Let me just. If I hit there, yeah. Constitution DC 17.
Okay, Constitution saving throw. Okay, let's just go ahead and see with that. And it's a -2 to everything, Raise?
You're muted, Eli.
It is a -2 to attack rolls, ability checks, and con saves to maintain concentration.
So to maintain concentration. Okay, so this would be a straight just save for it then. So let's just go ahead and roll here. It's con. It has a pretty healthy con. So, but not so healthy that it's going to be able to resist this roll. So you fire off your vortex warp, and the creature is going to teleport into a space that you can see. Correct?
Yep. So it kind of the way it's going to work is the air kind of twists around it. It's almost like one of the dream sequence things, like kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It'll twist around it, and then it kind of untwists into the spot, I guess, right below the heart. Right. That's where the ball bearings were dumped and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was in this area here. If you're looking at roll, I'm pinging it right now.
Yeah. Essentially, where I saw the other guy die, that's where I want this thing to go.
Absolutely.
What exactly is that looking like, by the way? Like, is this pit just like eating them? Or are there like bodies reaching out? Like, what is happening exactly?
It's just swirling right now. Again, this is the first turn, so you guys haven't seen what's going to happen with the ball bearings and everything. That'll happen after this round of combat. So right now, it's just swirling around there. You see the body get kind of sucked in there, the other guard, and now you see this large dog-like creature just drop down onto it. It gets dropped into the vat here, and it's kind of thrashing around. Rolex, do me a favor. Roll me a 2d10 of damage, please, for it.
I can do the 2d10. Oh, a whole 4. Yay!
All right. So it takes 4 points of damage on this turn as it gets dropped into this vat, as it's getting swirled around and eaten on this thing here. It's going to have to try to get out of there next. But okay.
Only
Anything else?
I think it may provide some help for my friends. I'm going to step up a couple of spaces here.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Ophidian, yeah, you see this.
I keep forgetting this too. I have dog that needs to do something as well.
Yeah,
so
Ami, if you're on the shoulder, we'll say that you move with him if you want to.
Yeah,
we're
absolutely.
Going to get dog up there to help with reactions and helping to defend, but he also gets his one shot of the. I can't remember what it's called every time too. Something rend.
Force empowered rend.
Force empowered rend.
Yes.
Yeah, force empowered.
Hit him with the fur.
Blah, blah, blah. And this is one that has the peanut butter damage added to it.
Yes.
Peanut butter damage. The PB damage.
Crunchy.
Spell attack modifier to hit. So it is. Let me just do the D20 first. And 6 plus 5 isn't going to hit, I don't think.
Yeah, that misses, unfortunately.
Yeah. So dog just goes up there and despite that
Smites.
thing. Yep,
And
and
he's like,
unable to hit, but is now positioned to help out with others.
okay. All right, very good. If there's nothing else, that means it'll be Les. You're up.
All right, Les is going to run straight up in front of the pack here. If I he won't stop trying to use AWDS. Come on, why isn't he moving? There we go. All right, so I'll just move in front of this guy right
Oh
here.
no, my cover.
I'm pretty sure there's something that's 14 feet high that you can hide behind at this point.
And I guess I'll just tell him I don't have time for you. And like I started this whole entire campaign, and / this guy.
Okay, go ahead and slashy slash.
Slash.
Okay. There we go.
A 13 misses.
Why is it? Did I roll a 2? No, a 3. Jason, do you have it on? We should roll low for this campaign, or
Oh,
what
no.
the hell is going on?
Oh no, that's another miss.
Yeah. What did you do to my
Now,
character?
what was this
There we
about getting the one out of the way before?
Uh,
What was that?
Guess I had a couple to get out of the way.
A couple
He's
guys.
getting everyone's ones out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, you're just going to keep rolling till you hit. I'm cool with that.
I have 3 attacks.
All right, so one hits. One hits.
So I would like to add actually disarming strike. I think it's called, to this guy with my using a point. Where is it at? Yeah, disarming attack. I can expend 1 of superiority die to
Make a DC, so he's going to make a DC strength save here. So that is weirdly the one stat that these soldiers are good at, because these are just token soldiers. That is a 21. That's a save.
Oh, what a pain. Well, he
Oh,
still takes his damage though. So
Yep.
let's see what the damage is.
Absolutely.
Why did I roll a 1 on damage too?
Oh,
So he still takes 7 damage.
Oh man. So Les, how does that look as far as this bundling of attacks?
I think he's just staring at Sifia the whole entire time, not even really looking at his target. And that's how I'm going to play it.
You're just swinging your sword wildly, and the guard at first is parrying the first one, then just kind of like, what?
He's so astonished by this lack of commitment. He's like, "Really, dude?" And then he gets stabbed.
Yep, and then he gets stabbed right there. Yep. I love it. Okay. Anything else you
We're
want to
supposed to
do,
be
guys?
graceful.
I'm not going to waste anything else at this time, so I will end my turn.
Okay,
All right.
let's go for a sword.
Les has done enough for this turn, is what he's saying. That's what Les is saying right now.
The only thing
Okay.
I could do is burn my action surge. And
All right. I'm
saving
gonna
that
roll.
for
I'm gonna
something
roll
else.
for the layer here to see if the layer action happens. It does not.
Ooh,
Raise, top of the order. You're up
and muted.
and muted, and you lost your cover. You lost your cover as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how far can I move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Wow, that's not great. Yeah, let's move over here.
Raise slowly creeps up. There we go.
Yeah.
And oh god, what cantrips do I have again?
That noise too.
And
Oh,
I
you
forgot
know
to say, this. I'm sorry here. As the ball bearings get twisted up there and they get minced in, you can see them. You can hear them rattling in the pipes. And as they hit the heart, you can hear like the heart, and it kind of like seizes a little bit. You're not sure exactly how much damage is being done to it or what's being done to it, but that's what happened this round.
But okay, so it very clearly sounds like something is going wrong.
I mean, you're not sure. I mean, you've never seen anything like this here before, but from what it was doing to when the ball bearings went in, yeah, it seems like it's changed a little bit.
yeah. That's 1,000 ball bearings, by the way. 1,000.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a giant heart and tiny ball
I
bearing,
know,
so it is making its way through the heart. There's 4 chambers on it, so we'll see what happens.
Okay, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take. Oh no, I don't have an open flame right now. Frick. Oh no. All right, fine.
What's the matter?
I was gonna use heat metal and throw a coin into the bowl. Into the wishing well you go. I do have a lantern and oil. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend my turn to prepare my lamp and light it for heat metal next turn.
Okay.
'Cause I imagine that's gonna be a whole action, taking
Okay.
everything out of my pack and getting it all lit up.
All right, absolutely. You can definitely do that if you want to.
I will. There's not much else I can do. I have to be creative because apparently this other guy's a charm dude too, and I don't want to get into a contest of wills like that. Are you kidding me? Ugh.
All right. Well, if that's your turn, then it is Siphia's turn next. He moves his way over to here as he can see now the whole group together, and he kind of like smirks a little bit, and he takes out a small, looks to be like a small little orb, and he just flicks it towards the group right here. I need all of you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
This wouldn't happen to count as casting a spell, would it?
No, this is an item that he's chucking at you guys.
Did you say Constitution?
Yes, I need everybody, including these guards, are going to make Constitution saving throws.
Bye, guys.
I
Hey,
am
what-
going to.
What's the inspiration give me?
A plus 10 to any roll.
All
Or
right,
a D10. I'm sorry, a D10 to any roll, not a plus 10.
Uh,
A D10.
Take
Not
the
sure
plus
if I
10.
need
Take the
it.
plus 10.
Yeah, a 19. A 19 just saves.
I'm going to use Indomitable
Roll
and
it saves.
try again.
Raise
Doug-
does not save.
Dogaga
Dogaga does not save. Ami doesn't save. And Les
Damn it.
does not. Les does not save,
I
unfortunately.
used Indomitable and still only got a 17.
Oh, bad rolls tonight, Les. Bad rolls, buddy.
I don't know what my deal is.
All right. As this drops down, it's like a little pink. It explodes in a rend of force that is like almost blinding, and it is incredibly hot and intense. It radiates out, and you can see the guards get knocked back. They get knocked back because again, it detonates like right in the center where he was aiming. They get knocked back 10 feet apiece as that happens. Let's see here. So everybody except for Rolex and Ophidian saved. So all of you get knocked back 10 feet as well. So Ami, you fly backwards about 10 feet off of Rolex. I'm going to have to move Rolex out of the way real quick here. Dogaga also gets knocked back, but he gets kind of knocked back into you, Rolex, since you're so massive right now. Same thing for Les. I'd say since they're both white.
Did it explode in the middle of us? Would Dogaga be blasted?
It exploded like right here, like
Okay.
between you and the guards. So they got blasted this way. So because you and Ophidian are right there and you both saved, I'll say that Les and Dogaga don't get knocked back all the way. They do get kind of like shoved back into you, but they're not there. And then Rays, you really can't get knocked back 10 feet from this area. You just kind of get thrust into the
I hit a
wall.
wall.
Yeah, you get hit.
Ow.
You hit in the wall. Everybody who failed takes 31 points of fire damage, and then everyone who saved takes 15 points of fire damage.
I saved anyways.
Yeah.
Hellish resistance. I have resistance to fire damage.
With that, he will then use his bonus action. He'll walk up behind this guard who got knocked down and who looks very, very bad right now. You can see him like smoldering, and he like reaches down, and as he does, you can see long nails start to like form off of his body, and you can just see him just poke into his flesh, and you can see the guard go, and then all of a sudden the guard's eyes turn solid black, and he starts to get up, looking like he has some sort of like renewed resolve on this particular guard. That is all Sifia can do on this turn here. Phineas, seeing what's happening, he is going to make his way over to here. And as he does, there is a wall and a corridor right here, and he is going to use his action to enter into it. And so he is currently out of sight. He actually walked around this way and went into a doorway on the other side. So he is currently not there at the moment. So that's all that Phineas is going to do. Ophidian, you're up. You just got blasted by this swirl of hot energy. It was almost blinding, but luckily, again, you have cloaks and things on. You're able to cover your eyes, and you see Dogaga and Les, who took the brunt of it, in front of you. What do you want to do?
I do not know. I don't really want to go toe to toe with Scythia and Tiva. That does not sound like a good idea. Let's see. I will move up and attack this guy here.
Okay, go for it.
Do the same short sword dagger action. See if I can
Sword
pull it off
yeah,
this time.
stab, man, for sure.
Ooh,
The
sweet.
hits?
I'll just do the hits first, then we'll try the further damage.
Yeah, both hit, yeah.
Okay, here comes short sword damage. And dagger damage.
Okay, with the damage that he took from the fire explosion here, how do you want this one to die? What do you want to do?
I guess I'll do a slash like across his chest, and then like a gut hit with the dagger, just kind of twist it in. Watch him die in front of me.
Absolutely,
Let
he's
him
like
slide off.
he's like slowly like staggering, and as he's staggering and is like blinded slightly, he just gets met with these two blades, and you can see the life die from his eyes as he just kind of slumps down off of your blade.
And then I look over at Cynthia, make sure he's looking at me, and I blow him a kiss.
He smiles with this really kind of as he smiles, you can see like these like gnarled yellow teeth that are fairly sharp. He just kind of smiles at you and licks his lips. He's like,
And then, well, how many moves? Like
He likes you.
1, 2. I guess I could back up. What? I got 2 more spots to go. I can move up.
So you're
Back a
married
little
now.
bit. Okay.
okay, Ami, I need you to make me a concentration check to see if Rolex will still be tall Rolex. So roll me a concentration check. That's a Constitution check. A D20 plus your Constitution modifier, and see if you can beat a 16.
Oh yeah,
I'm
sure of it.
Oh yeah, Ami with a natural 20. Natural 20.
Suck it,
Yeah.
Les.
Damn.
Yeah. Rolex grows another foot in height as far as
Same
how hard
team.
your concentration.
15.
Rolex just gets even bigger as the concentration is strong. Okay,
Now, does
you're
that
up. What do
mean
you
that
want?
I can't, if I have to concentrate on that, I can't like cast any other spells or
You
do
can
any
cast
attacks?
any other spell that does not require concentration.
Okay. So 2 questions. The weird thing that the dude with the had with the this dude and his eyes going black. Shut up, Eli. Was so that man was still alive before that happened. He's
Yes.
just
Yes, all you see is his eyes. He gets up. He's got like this black, like almost like inky stuff going into his veins, into his eyes, and they have just covered. There's now fully black, like the pupil completely dilated around them.
He's got the roids. You got the steroid boost.
you know, I can't say that I like that a ton. And then I don't know if can I ping them up, or is that just a Jason thing?
Can you do what?
Can I ping them? That's to the left of the to the left of the weird pit thing with the X.
So
that is the one that
yeah, this one right here. This one right here. Yeah, this one right here. I'll mark this one so you guys can know that he's got something unique on him. Let me go ahead and I'll put a little pink spot on him.
Okay, and then the one below him and to the left is the one that Ophidian just killed, correct?
Yes, the one with X over it.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna call dibs because I'm pretty sure this spell doesn't take concentration from what I can see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make him not dead anymore.
Absolutely. So how does that look? I love it. I was hoping you were going to use this here.
So for Amanita specifically, with being the circle of spores, basically what's going to start happening is from his flesh will start like sprouting up like death cap mushrooms, and they'll release like spores, and he'll just slowly start getting up.
Okay, so as this happens, you can see like his flesh opening up, and like these little spores just starting to blossom and bloom off them. As Ami's wings, I'm guessing that's where the spores come from. Yeah.
For our audio listeners, I am very squeamish about things like body horror, so this is absolutely revolting to me.
I'm so sorry, I didn't know.
It's fine. It's payback for laughing at you.
I'm going playing a game about exploding bugs.
Yeah, I'm gonna mark this character here with with a little red circle. So Ami, you know that this is your creature now. So I have to move him obviously because again, he doesn't have, you don't have control of him in roll 20, but he gets back up and he's just like, and he's just kind of like, yeah, he's definitely dead, and he's probably not very happy, but he's moving.
He's moving.
What do you want to do?
It says on each of my turns I can use a bonus action to command it Does that start this turn or next?
Yeah,
turn?
yeah. So yeah, he just turns around and he just will look at. There's these two creatures that are in close enough range where it can make an attack this turn. So which one of these two would you want it to attack?
It's just gonna try and grab onto the guy immediately next to him.
So this
and
guy right
start
here.
walking him towards the pit.
Okay, so he's going to make a strength check against this person here. So as he gets up, the other guard is like getting up again, just got blasted by this fiery thing, and just his friend grabs onto him and like he looks over at him. He can see like mushroom and spore caps like growing off him. He's like, oh, whoa! He starts to like get really sick. Roll me a D20. I want to. You're rolling for your guy. I'm going to roll for my guy here. Let's see who wins in this strength off.
Wow.
A 3. So as he grabs onto him, is like trying to push him right there. Some of the spores that are coming off him like are on his feet and like they come out through his boots, and he just can't get the traction on this turn. So again, he's got him. He's like grappling him, but he's not able to push him into the vat though.
Okay, the grappling was the main goal. The push was a hope.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Anything else you want to do? You still have your movement.
I am gonna return to my spot if I can. Hello.
Okay. Your perch. All right. So you fly back over there onto the shoulders. Okay. It is now
a little bit.
It's now the guards and the creature's turn. I'm going to start with the creature here. He's going to make a strength check to see if he can get out of there. That's a 22. So he's going to pop out, bloop, and he's going to drop down onto the ground here. Rolex, roll me 2 more D10 of damage for this creature since he was in there again.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me some damage.
13 is much better.
Oh yeah, 13 is much better. You can see it getting out, like its fur around its like legs and stuff, where it was like trying to claw out like its backside. It's like, if you shave the dog's backside and it's furry on the front part. That's kind of what it looks like a little bit here, as it emerges from this swirling vat of death. It is going to it's not very happy at the moment, and yeah, it's going to its eye turns and it looks towards Ophidian, who was the first creature it saw, and Ophidian is going to make a ranged spell attack at you. That is a and it's a -6, correct, on the attack rolls, Raise?
It's a -2. It was a D6
-2
they had to roll.
Gotcha. -2. Gotcha. Okay. So that is a 19. Does a 19 hit you, Ophidian?
Yes.
Okay. That is all right. As you are looking at Scythia and you're kind of like taunting Scythia as you just murdered one of its guards, you look over and your eye just locks with the eye on this creature's tail, and you can see the tail. It's as soon as you lock eyes with it, the pupil turns a bright yellow and your eyes turn yellow, and you feel this intense searing pain in your head. You take 22 points of psychic damage as that happens. And then it is going to just kind of move over here in front of its master a little bit. And it's going to position itself there. That's what it's going to do on that turn. It's going to then try to make a save against the synaptic static. That is a 19, which should save.
It no longer has the -2.
No longer has the -2. This guard here is going to move forward, and it's going to 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he can get right up to Les, actually. So, Les, he's going to take a stab at you here. That is a miss. Hey, 2 misses. So what Les was doing back and forth, they're just swinging around each other, these two guys here. They can't seem to hit. He's going to try to get out of the synaptic static as well, and he can't roll to save his life, so he is still staticked. This one here is going to try to break the grapple because he does not want to be held by his now fungal friend.
Aw, but he's such a fun guy.
That is a 21 to save. So
Damn.
He is no longer there. He is going to I'm sorry, that's 21 for the strength save. The concentration check now. No, he's still under the effects of the synaptic static. My apologies. I got a little ahead of myself. There we go. Okay. But he is no longer grappled, and he is going to move around and parry around to behind his large friend. This guy here is just following his master back, and he is going to try to save. That is a 7. He is still mind muddled. And yeah, that's that there. This guy now is going to finally step over this barrel, and he's going to walk over here. He's trying to get towards Rolex, the biggest creature, and he has enough movement to get right there. So he's going to come over there. Rolex, this large creature, not nearly as large as you anymore. I mean, this creature's probably about 8 feet tall. Before, you would have been like, but now you're like,
Did I get a free swing on that guy because he came by me?
He didn't leave your base, so he didn't walk past you. So he moved around you here. So he is
mine.
So he is going to try to again. He's going to try to smack you with his large club here, Rolex.
Fighting style protection. Sorry. He has to roll at a disadvantage while he's 5 feet attacking my.
Okay, yeah. Roll a disadvantage. That is a 15 plus 7. That's a 22 to hit with disadvantage.
With disadvantage? No way.
The first one was a crit.
Oh,
so
I took that away.
It is good that happened. Second attack is with disadvantage is 16, which I don't think hits.
A 16 does hit because I would no longer have
that's right. Okay, so 2 hits then. That is 11 points of slashing damage or bludgeoning damage on the first strike, and that is 9 points of bludgeoning damage on the second strike.
Yikes.
So, and it's like right in your torso and like right in like the crotch area, as you're much taller than him now. He's just swinging in that area, just banging and clanging into your like a thigh and into your pelvis.
My robot.
I do have a question.
Yes.
It did leave my threatened squares. Can I smack it?
Yeah, he moved through your space, so absolutely you can.
Yay! Smack.
Take an attack of opportunity.
Where are you? There you are. This isn't gonna go well, but I have to try. No, 13.
13. You swing, and you just miss this creature as it walks past you. Okay. All right, that is their turns. Rolex, you're up. You have this large creature swinging at your legs and your thigh. Yeah. You have Ami on your shoulder. What do you want to do?
I'm going to start with, I need to get Doug over there to help. So kind of get him to circle the area.
Okay.
And let him take an attack as well.
Go for it.
Let's do that.
Give him the attack with advantage because the creature is engaging with you right now, so we'll flank him.
So I'm adding 5 to that, so 19.
Hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
19 hits, and this is a D8 plus 4, so 12.
12 points. Yeah, it's a force is it just a regular claw strike, or is this force empowered Ren strike?
It's the force empowered Ren strike because that's technically the only action it has that can do damage on the sheet. Yeah.
Where is he hitting it at?
You said it's 8 feet tall, so it's going to be Dugaga will be just trying to grab onto a leg kind of thing.
Okay. All right. Yeah. As it claws into like its calf, you can see like it hit the flesh, and the flesh is like sewn together, and you can see the flesh like peel back slightly, and then it kind of just like starts to re-affix to itself. But did some damage.
Yeah. So I'm going to follow that up then with just shooting it in the face with crossbow.
Sure. Go ahead.
Let me switch back over to my attacks. Let's see, 22.
That hits.
Oh yeah.
And let's see what so this damage is actually plus 7 more. It's a 16.
Points. Yeah, very nice.
And then because I attacked, I can do an extra attack, which is a 25 to hit.
That's a crit.
Crit.
That's beautiful. Roll a double the damage on that. Let's do it.
If I hit the click roll damage on here, if it'll roll crit damage. Here, yeah, I guess so. But I add 7 to that, so it's 14 and 7, 21.
21 points. All right. So you shoot this thing twice in the face.
Oh yeah, this is straight in the face.
Okay. As you just point the bolt crossbow bolt down right into its face, you can see the creature. It doesn't have really any eyes. It's just got like this amalgamation of flesh, and you just and they just stick into it, and it's just you see the two tails of the arrow of the bolts just sticking through there, and the two bolts coming out through their side. You did some damage to it, but the creature seems to be kind of unaffected by the initial what you would imagine a pain of getting shot in the face. Anything else you want to do?
There is nothing else for me at this time. No.
Okay, Les, you're up.
Les?
Les?
Oh no, he's
Les
muted.
decided that he doesn't want to play
I
anymore.
was muted. Sorry, I was trying to ask if Dogaga could attack it, even though it moved.
It did. Dog
already did it. Dog already did it.
I missed that then. Okay. Well, this dude's.
positioned him to help with defense.
I dare not turn my back on this dude while he's in front of me, so I'll just use my 3 attacks on this guy.
Go for it.
All right. I'm just gonna roll the attacks in sequence and see what happens. All right. So terrible miss, and a 19.
A hit.
Yay.
All right. Actual damage. So 10 damage to that guy.
Okay.
Directly in front of me. Jesus
All right.
Christ.
But this guy has been taking some damage already, though, because again, he was stabbed. He was hit by Ophidian. Is it 10 points of damage?
Yes.
All right. How do you want this guy's life to end?
So I'm still glaring at Sifia, and so I'm just not focusing. And I slash around his head, slash the other side, and this time I just stab him straight through the neck, and then just kind of paw him away.
Yeah, again, it's almost like bewilderment as he's like ready to block. He just sees you just swinging wildly, and he's like, "That's just weird." And as he like stops and lets his guard down, just the blade comes right through, and you see him fall over dead. Now, because this creature did die within your range, Ami, and you do have multiple reactions, do you want to use your reaction to bring this one back as a spore-covered zombie?
I can has.
Please, another.
Zombie.
I will then use my move action if I can.
Yeah.
And move up into that dog thing.
Okay. All right. But are you wanting to do that though,
Yes.
Ami?
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Okay. So this guy, as he falls over again, the pollen from like your wings release around him in the area, of course, where this is going, and more of these spores sprout off, and you see the creature get back up again, very much a zombie, a mushroom zombie. Okay. Anything else you want to do, Les?
I moved up to the thing, and I guess I'll action search. And
Sure.
does that give me all 3 of my attacks back?
You get your attacks back. Yep.
All right, let me go and expend that. real
Behold
fast.
the true power of the fighter.
Yes. I'd rather be using this on Sifia, but I'll get there eventually, I think. All right. So, I'm
Yeah.
gonna
So
roll my-
you have 2 more attacks basically is what you have.
okay, I'll roll my 2 attacks.
All right.
20 and 19.
Hey, both those hit. Great.
14 for max damage on the first one, and 9 more on the second attack. So
Okay. All
I'd like
right.
to. Can I expend a superiority die? I'm trying to see what my ones were. I thought there was one that added damage to it, but I think it was more. It added to my attack roll. That's distracting. I'll use distracting strike on that one. So when I hit with a weapon attack, I can expend a superiority die to add to the total damage roll, and the next attack will roll against the target. Next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than you has advantage if the attack is made before the start of my next turn.
Okay.
So,
All right. Very good. So roll a superiority die. Let's add the damage to that.
All right. Just a D10.
It should be a D. I thought, is it a D6 for you, or I thought it was a.
I think they're D10s. Let me.
Sure. Roll a D10.
I'm just double checking.
Just roll.
I have 5D10 dice.
Yeah.
to use.
Roll a D10.
Okay. Oh, really? Well, it's still doing what it's supposed to do. So.
All right, all right. You're a little bit distracted by the fact that it's a dog that you're attacking here. And again, you're not able to do maybe the damage that you were hoping for on that one, but nonetheless, you did damage to it. Very good. Okay, it is now the layers action. We're going to see what happens now that, again, the ball bearings, you can see the heart kind of like pulsate again. And as it does, you can see the second chamber. You can see what looks like it's like constricting, but not in a clean way. We're going to see if the layer action goes off. It does not. So the ball bearing is doing something here in terms of preventing that from happening. Okay. Raise, you're up. What do you want to do?
Oh, there are so many things I could do here.
You have advantage on attacking the dog thing, so just so you know.
I have advantage on attacking the dog?
Because I did the distracting strike or whatever it was.
Is that for one attack? Or
for the next attack.
The next attack, right.
Next attack.
damn. You know what? Sure, let's blast this thing into oblivion. Eldritch Blast 3 times on him.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Go ahead.
First one at advantage. 22 and 23 I'm fairly certain that's a hit.
Those hit.
Nice.
9 force damage on the first one, and then the next 2 blasts. 23 and a 17.
The 23 hits.
Oh wow! 1 force damage.
Yeah, you guys like rolling ones on these damages here.
Yeah.
That's the monsters appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. I mean, the bolts fire off, and again, you pelt this creature like in the side, and as you do, the eye turns towards you, and it starts to glow brighter. You're not sure what that means yet, but you've done some damage to it. Very good.
And I think I'm going to also start moving. So I can't advance around this corner because of that crate, correct?
You can slide through there. Yeah, it's not like pinned up there, so it's perfectly on there. You can shimmy through there if you wanted to.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's my move. I've got my lit lantern ready to go.
Okay. Because you moved out of this creature's base here, he's going to take a swing at you.
Oh yeah, big boy.
Big
Big boy
boy,
that's
yeah.
surrounded by other boys.
That
go.
is a. He said it's a -2, correct, to the attack roll?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 15.
That still hits.
Okay, that still hits. You take
I only have 14.
you take 9 points of slashing damage as you kind of run around and you're still kind of fiddling with your lantern. He just kind of swings and the blade like just kind of raises you right across the arm. You're like, ah, damn it, as you're trying to get your lantern going. Okay.
Wait, which enemy attacked me there?
This one.
I shouldn't have moved outside of his squares. I moved into them.
Yeah,
I'm
you
still-
moved into them and you out the diagonal this way.
Did I?
Well, that's where you're at right now on my screen. If you didn't, we can.
I'm still adjacent to him.
Okay,
So I should still be in his threatened squares.
Okay, it was different on my screen here, so we can retcon that. So no worries. Okay, then it is now. Anything else you want to do?
Yeet. I would
Um,
like to throw the lit lantern into the bowl.
Okay,
Unless that would require an action.
I would say it's a bonus action here. I don't think you've used your bonus action yet. So go ahead and throw the lantern in there. Go ahead and just make me just a regular dex sleight of hand check to see if you can get in there where you want it to go.
Sleight of hand, yay! 8.
Ooh.
To throw it all of 5 feet.
Yep, you throw it and it kind of like it clinks onto the edge and it's just teetering there, like perfect. You don't know how it happened, but it has not fallen in yet.
How
with an
far
8.
away? How far away is he from me? That's
Just like blowing on it.
He's about 25 feet away from you.
He's close enough to me that I can give him a flash of genius and turn that into a 13.
I mean,
That's up
think-
to you, buddy. I'm
think
there with
I-
this guard, like.
I don't think there's a.
sword
Is
behind
there a
him.
range on Flash of Genius? I think you should. 30 feet. Yeah, I'd say yeah, you could do that. Yeah, let's do that here. So with the 13, as you're blowing on it, and you get that flash of genius, you blow harder. You're like,
Go harder.
and you see it just kind of tumble into the actual vat. It starts to swirl around there, and we'll see what that does in just a bit.
That is full of oil, by the way.
Yep. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
That's my turn.
Okay.
Wait,
All
so
right.
And it's something in the pit now?
It's another. Everyone's throwing their garbage into the pit right now. Is what they're doing.
Basically.
Now,
Yeah.
when the people have gone in the pit, did that also seem to affect the heart?
It was affecting it in a positive way. It seemed like they were doing it on purpose.
Okay.
So yeah. But Raze, as you do this here, Sifia looks at you and he goes, you know Infernal, right? Being a tiefling, correct?
I
Raze?
do know Infernal.
Yeah. In Infernal, he says something to you and he goes, "You will not harm Galandor's heart." And as he does this, he reaches out and he points a finger at you.
Oh.
In Infernal, I'm going to respond, "Get blessed," which is the human equivalent of "get fucked."
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely.
Damn, go to heaven, dude.
See you in Celestia.
As he does, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh,
Is
shit.
this a spell? Jason, is this a spell?
It is a spell, yes.
Counterspell. Hold on.
Damn.
Okay.
I will declare this level before
Yep.
I know what it is. You know what? Yeah, I already told him get blessed. I'm casting it at 6th level.
Okay.
6th level spell or lower. Get blessed.
Okay. Let me just double check the spells level here real quick and make sure that I know it because I think that you still need to roll. 1 second. 1 second here because I should have known this already. 1 second. My apologies.
That's all right. That's the one thing you didn't know so far. Good.
Oopsies. Let me just go ahead and just make sure that I have it correct here because if it is, then you're good. Oh,
I can't
okay.
imagine this thing slinging a 7th level spell at us. If it is, we're.
Okay. So
Is it
with
about
that,
to trigger a death
as he points his hand out, and this like spark of you guys have seen him cast spells prior. There's like sparks of little electricity and stuff go around him, and as he reaches his hand out, you cast counterspell. The magic dissipates from his hand, and he looks down. He looks at you, and he gives you a smile as he knows what you just did to it.
He points a different finger at you.
No, that's
The somatic component is me also giving him a finger.
all right. That is Sifia's turn. Phineas is off the map right now, so he is not. He's continuing just to move. You guys aren't aware where he's moving to, but he is not there at the moment. So that is his turn. Ophidian, you're up. You have 2 mushroom zombies that are around you. You have Les, who is fighting with the dog-like creature, and then you have a couple of guards that are still standing. What do you want to do?
Oh,
I'm gonna
in the
move in.
Frankenstein thing.
Right behind
Yeah,
you.
I figured you got that. I'm gonna go in for the dog guy because
Okay.
he blasted me. He gave me a headache, and I'm not down with that.
Yep.
I'm not down with that.
So just the usual short sword dagger action on this guy. Hopefully,
Go ahead. 12 misses.
Are you in space
Yeah.
enough to flank or no?
I would assume I'm flanking because you're right there, right?
Yeah.
This creature does not. You cannot actually flank this
It has
creature.
too many eyeballs.
He's got
It
that
sees all of
extra,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Got the extra.
It's an
eye.
ability. It's an ability of the creature. So.
Mm.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna waste my bardic inspiration on those rolls either.
Randy, are you clicking for Chris or what?
Yeah.
Hey, I
Pretty
think I
bad.
hit my last 3 attacks, so leave me alone.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, Ophidian, what does that look like as far as you running up there and whiffing on this particular
I think
instance?
I tripped in the mushroom guy or something. He's like
Yeah.
dropping crap everywhere. Who knows?
You know, as the pollen hits you in the face as you're running, it just kind of like irritates your allergies a little bit. You're just not able to get a clean swing in, unfortunately.
I hate mushrooms.
Okay.
Ami just goes, "What was that?"
You talking shit?
Anything else that you want to do, Ophidian?
No.
All right.
I
Then
want
Ami,
him.
you're up.
I don't know. I mean, I was gonna attack the bad guys, but somebody's out there talking shit. I command both zombies to kill Chris.
Hey, don't feel bad. Don't feel
All
bad.
right. If
I
that's
think
what you
as
want.
long as they don't kill Ophidian, that's cool.
Damn.
Well,
Don't feel bad. Joe keeps attacking me tonight, so
hmm.
we're just attacking each other, I guess.
Now this little guy that's 2 squares under me, or well, I guess he's not a little guy, he's a real big guy. Is
Yeah.
still up and kicking and upset with
He seems to be healing every time he's hit too, so that's not a good thing.
Oh.
Fairy fire.
Fairy napalm,
Level
baby.
5 fairy flyer.
Serious.
Fairy flyer, it's me.
What do you want to do?
Tactical
I
fairy inbound.
would like to. Well, first of all, I would like anything to load. I think I want to try to chill touch him.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do. Why won't this pop up? Characters. This one that I'm playing right now. Thank you. Oh gosh. Chill touch. I can do that. Do the thing.
Oh.
Hey!
Oh.
There it is.
Dang. All right. So as the chill hand comes up, where are you touching this creature? As weird as that sounds.
You.
I didn't like that.
Show me on the creature where you.
Show me where
It's
the
gonna
mushroom
be
touched you.
it's gonna be pretty much the same thing it usually is. That the very like cold like skeleton hand coming up and trying to like grab it and bring it down.
Okay. As you do, and the cold hand grabs onto its flesh, you can see the necrotic poison just melt into the skin. And as it pulls it down, it just rips a chunk of its flesh off. The creature is still standing, as again, it's like Frankenstein together. And as it gets pulled off, it's not reforming with the necrotic damage as it gets yanked off to this thing. So, very good attack on it.
Sorry, Eli.
Sorry, Eli.
Hope you're doing okay, buddy. And then for the zombies, they're gonna swarm around the tail dude and
Okay.
try and help with that.
Okay, go ahead and roll me 2d20s for them. Let's see if they hit this creature.
2d20s.
A crit and a crit. Whoa.
All right, so it's 18 and a 7 is what you rolled. The 18 will hit. The 7, even with their bonus, will not. So go ahead and I will roll damage since I have their damage stats here. That is 11 points of damage to the creature.
Hey,
All right, very good. Anything else you want to do?
that's it. I give Rolex a nice little pat on the head.
Okay. All right. So this guard here is going to now try to move over here. It's now the guards in the creature's turn. He is going to try to attack Raze from behind. That is a 18 to hit.
My back.
And
If
second
only someone
attack.
was watching it.
Second attack is a 15 to hit.
Oh, my other back.
Okay, so that is 9 points of slashing damage and 7 points of slashing damage to you, Raze, as you feel two just, again, sharp blows with a short sword right across your back. You definitely estimate that you're going to have to get a new jacket or a robe as he hacked into it pretty cleanly. Okay, this guy here is very, very upset. He is, because of his eyes are glowing black. You can't tell, but he is very upset. He's going just to attack this guard here. That is a 19, which is going to hit, and he only has 1 health point, so yeah, he is dead. As he just kind of hacks into him.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay, let's go ahead here. That is still a 17, which is going to hit that guy.
Okay,
so
I tried.
So you can save that for another one on that one if you want to, because this guy here. So we're going to go ahead and
I don't extend a point because that's my stance that does that.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It's a point. Yeah. Okay. and then he is going to move through the creature, and he's going to line up with Les here as he is going to ready his stuff for the next turn. These guys here, he makes his way inside. These two here are currently out of the area, so we're just going to move them off to the side here so I don't get confused with them on the map. And then the creature. Okay, Les, I need you to make me a intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh man. How's a 6 sound?
6 sounds like what you've been rolling for tonight.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty on par with what you've been rolling. Les, you feel this you're engaging with the creature. You feel the creature's eye like permeate inside of your mind, and you just hear whispers. And as you hear whispers, you blink, and as you reopen your eyes, you just see this very cute and adorable little puppy that's sitting there.
Aw.
And you turn your head to the side. You see the guard who is the black eyes. He looks to be your friendly neighborhood person. He's just kind of sitting there giving you a thumbs up.
Oh,
And
hey, buddy.
you turn back and you look at Ophidian, and you see the very, very incarnate of evil.
Ooh.
Wow.
Scythia, how'd you get next to me?
You are currently enchanted right now, and the creature is controlling you, and on your next turn, it's commanding you to attack the nearest friendly creature, which would be Ophidian to you.
I am sorry, Ophidian. Hopefully I roll like I've been.
Yeah, hopefully. This is what he's going to roll, like 16 natural 20s.
Oh,
Okay, this creature here, he's just going to kind of move over to the side right here with you, Rolex. So if Doggago wants to take an attack of opportunity, he can.
yeah, we're gonna do that because that's very important. That's what he do. Let's do that. That'll be D21. No, we'll skip past that.
Oh, yep, absolutely. It's one of those things like, a dog almost has like part of the flesh that came off. It's like chewing on it, like a cat would, like a treat.
And Doug hasn't been doing that great tonight. Anyway, just kind of being there to help out. You know,
This is
Yeah,
where the
absolutely.
battle turns against us.
All right, Rolex. He's gonna again continue to wail on you.
we go.
That's a 12. That's gonna miss,
Mhm.
and it's a natural 1. That's also a miss. So this creature,
Yay.
he's banging on you, but again, he's hitting you in your shield and you're able to block and parry the stuff. He's just not able to kind of connect with any kind of hard hitting force, unfortunately. So that
You
is
just
that
got your hand
creature's
on his
turn.
forehead, holding him at arm's length.
Rolex, you're up. What do you want to do?
Kill him.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
A D1, and I get it. Let's see. Let's start with. I'm going to add branding smite onto this.
Excellent.
Let me find the right spot to click it. So the branding smite is, this is going to add damage if I hit, mind you.
If you
But
hit,
I
nine
didn't know I
radiant
was going
damage.
to do that then. Okay. Anyway, so I got that. And then I will make my attack with a 15, but this doesn't add my proficiency
Your
bonus,
PB.
so it's 19.
That hits.
Okay. For some reason, the plus to hit only adds my intelligence modifier, and it doesn't add the proficiency. Anyway, so yeah, that hits. And let's see. I'll just click the damage there. It's still going to be wrong, I'm sure. 1d10 plus 1. Yeah, so it's only adding 1, and that needs to be adding 7. So anyway, that's 15.
15. All right, 15, and then 9 points of radiant damage.
Got it. Plus the 9 points of radiant.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I think it was just the next attack with branding smite, but now it also is emitting 5 feet of light. And if it was invisible before, it's no longer invisible.
Well, it's definitely visible. It's even more visible now.
I figured as much. But then I'm going to follow it up with the second attack, which is a 25.
Oh, that hits, yeah.
I'm sorry, 24, but still hit. Yeah.
Just, yeah.
Let me do the damage this way because at least I can see what it's rolling. The 9 plus the 7 is 16.
Okay. Yeah, you cleave out more chunks with your bow. The first one, again, with the bright energy, you kind of like again, it's the wherever you shot it at, it's like kind of irradiating that, and the other bolt just kind of does what it does before, and it passes through the creature, sticks in partially, and the creature, you can see the wound fusing back together slightly. But you've definitely done some damage to this creature, so very good.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do?
Have Dog move adjacent and try his own attack, and that will be. Hopefully it's not another 1. No, it's a 17, which is technically plus. The attack is plus 4, so 21.
Hits, yeah.
All right. And that one is that plus 4, so 6 points.
Okay.
Same thing, just chewing away at the same spot.
Just chewing away at the same spot here. That leg is looking a little bit gnarly as it's just removing more and more of its flesh. It is slowly kind of like congealing back together, but overall, it's you're doing some damage to it. Very good. Anything else you want to do, Rolex?
No, that's going to be it. Because I'm going to stand ground here and just try and keep this one occupied and see if my fairy friend can help finish it off too.
Okay. Les, you're up. Unfortunately, until the end of your turn, you are considered enchanted by this creature. You see Ophidian before you as your most hated rival. I need you to make your attacks at Ophidian, please.
All right, guys, we can do this. I'm going to where'd this puppy come from? Okay, well, I guess this. No, hi, sir. Okay, what are you? Is this thing holding a weapon that I can tell?
Yeah.
Snake person, kill it. Kill.
Well, if it looks like the most hideous thing ever, I'm going to try to do
You
a
bastard!
disarming strike in my
me attack a
attack.
puppy.
Go ahead, roll for attack.
So, let me see. Get back to my actions. My first swing, second swing, third swing.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
My opinion.
Not surprised at all.
23, 30, and 27.
Why?
That 30 itself was your last turn combined, wasn't it?
Why?
Holy crap!
Nice, Randy.
Chris just chewing.
It's not my fault.
You
You turned off the low roll thing, and now I'm attacking high.
Oh man.
Okay,
All right,
roll me damage,
so-
please.
Well, first attack was the disarming strike, so I'm going to be knocking a weapon away from him.
Yep. So
Roll a
roll a DC 17 strength check, Ophidian.
Just a strength check or the save?
Yeah.
Yeah, strength.
It's versus a 17. I am so sorry.
Don't
Yeah.
don't blame Randy. This is
Yeah.
not Randy's fault.
Thankfully, it's one-handed, but it's doing more damage than the other
Yep.
one did. The 10 damage.
Well,
Now
that's
for the
yeah.
for the crit one, which was also max damage.
Well, I'll use my uncanny dodge for the crit to like have that, so just normal damage.
Oh,
Okay.
So it was 10, 10, and 13. So 10, 5, and 13.
Oh,
But I
no,
don't know.
the
What do I have to
crit damage is doubled on that one, so it would have been 10, 20, and then 13. So it's 10, 10, and 13 is what you take in terms of damage.
33 damage. And
33
you lost
damage,
one-
Ophidian.
Okay.
You lost one of your weapons.
Yeah, your short sword is again just knocked out of your hand as you're taken by surprise, Ophidian, that your friend Les, the person that you've been on adventures with, would just turn around and attack you like that. Yeah.
Die, vile creature. I am so sorry.
Roll me an intelligence saving throw here, Les. Let's see if you
I
can.
thought you said it just simply ended. I have
No,
to roll.
I said at
No.
the end of your turn, you get a chance to roll.
Why? Of course I roll low. Of course.
That's hilarious.
Get away from me. Get away from me.
That's awesome, dude.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, that's the Les's turn. It is now the Layer's
my
turn. The
That was
Layer's
the end of the round too, right? Like
Oh
you
my
get
gosh.
the order, so.
let's just go ahead and roll for the Layer's action here. That is no, because it's because there's ball bearings. Now there's going to be a hot metal object going in there. So I'm going to roll. Okay, so with that, Layer still did not do its thing. The heart is starting to pump and like it seems like something is going wrong with it. You can see the third chamber. You can almost hear like what sounds like, so when you have something in the dryer that's tumbling around and it's not kind of banging into things, you kind of hear that. And then as that happens, the metal lantern, you can see it hit into the first chamber of the heart. Now, two of the opposing, like, kind of pulsating actions are now struggling. The crystals and the that are growing out of it here, you can see them starting to, like, kind of fluctuate in color as, again, something seems to be going very wrong with this thing that you're not familiar with what it is. But Raze, you have a guard that's behind you. It's taking swings at you. We're at the top of the order. What do you want to do?
Oh my god.
Doing great, buddy.
There's so much I could do. So you said we can see, like, vaguely through the heart, like what's inside, like the objects moving around.
No, you can see where they're going through, like, the chamber of the heart as they, like, make their way into each one. Like the heart is, like, pulsating normally, and then as, like, your lantern gets into that chamber, you can see it kind of, like, pulse, and then, like, it, like, seizes a little bit as it comes up and down. And same thing for the 1,000 ball bearings that are whirling around in there.
Since it's a heart, they're like cholesterol ball bearings.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you can have inspiration for that one there, Joe. You can have inspiration. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful pun.
Oh, but nothing for the fun guy. I see how it is.
I'll give you inspiration for that too. There we go. I don't think I heard you say that here when you said it.
It was awesome.
So, I mean, like, I could use counter charm on Les. I can use Dimension Door to go after Phineas. I can go through with the heat metal plan. I can heal. Oh my god.
I wouldn't mind some healing.
Yeah.
Or just get rid of the enchantment. That would work too.
Yeah, I'm well below half health, but I can try and heal a little myself for that matter.
You know what? Yeah, I'm moving up. I know I'm provoking an attack, but I can take it. And I will be casting Cure Wounds on Ophidian, and I will be casting it at 4th level.
Okay, roll me health. That is a 16 to hit, so that is going to hit on the attack of opportunity, and that is only 4 points of slashing damage though, because I rolled like garbage on the damage dice.
And you heal for 25.
That's substantial.
Hey, that's almost what Les did to him.
Technically speaking,
Again, I'm sorry.
You could also use your Bardic Inspiration die to add to that because of my magical inspiration.
Really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If a creature has a Bardic Inspiration die from you and casts the spell, you have to cast the spell.
Oh, never mind then. No worries.
Damn.
No worries. I'll use it for something else.
Dang it.
No, I'm sure he'll lose that damage here in a little bit to help.
That's all. Alrighty.
Hello.
That's gonna be my turn.
Okay. All right. It's Scythia's
No one's
turn.
home.
No one's home.
He is going to walk over to this vat, and he's going to, like, just kind of put his hand over it. And as he does, you can see him drawing energy from it. And as he does this, he just reaches out and he points again towards Raze, who is now really pissed him off in this one here, and really just upset him. And again, Raze is not here to hear any of this, but that's who he's attacking. So we're going to, I guess we'll just we have to wait for him to come back here and roll the save for this here. So
he's almost there. Almost there. He's got a scare.
There we go. All right, Raze, I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, that's my good one. Never mind.
Would a 16 be better? Can I give you a flash of genius? I don't know what's happening. What is actual?
You can try to tell me to dodge. I'm not sure if 16 is actually going to matter,
though.
What
is happening that the dexterity save is needed?
It is a spell. He's casting a spell, and he has it's a dex save to.
Something is flying out at him.
This is another spell?
Yep, this is a spell.
It's a new round. I have a new reaction.
You do.
Get blessed, buddy.
Well, then you do that then. That's a lot better than my just +5.
Yeah, I'll use another 4th level slot.
Okay, so you're casting a counterspell at 4th level.
Yes.
All right, and then I need you to roll me a roll here to see if it actually works, because this is higher than a 4th level spell.
Ooh, okay. Arcana. There we go. Come on.
13.
Damn.
13 is not enough.
Well,
As
is 18 enough? Hey, you know how to resist that, buddy. What you doing?
Put more magic in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make more magic, Race. Make more.
If the Flash of Genius can apply.
does Flash of Genius apply to counterspell?
I mean,
It's
what is-
an ability
I think
check.
I think
or
it does.
throw. It's ability check or saving throw.
It's not an ability check though. This is just
But wasn't he doing?
this
a
is
saving
this is a spell that he's rolling on.
Yeah,
hmm.
if it is casting a spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your
Oh, yeah,
spellcasting ability.
Okay, then, yeah.
Make more magic, Race.
Okay.
Give them both middle fingers.
Always so useful, Rolex. Yeah, just
All
put
right.
more balefire into it.
So with that, what is the add-on there then, Rolex?
+5.
18 saves. So that's half damage for this spell. So that is very good. Let's see here.
Only 500 points of
Wait.
damage.
Did
No,
you
that's on
add
the
to my
counter spell. Doesn't that
Yeah.
successfully cover?
Oh, that's counter. I'm sorry. I thought it was a saving throw. My bad.
I can
trying
say
to murder me?
No, so the spell goes. I thought it was for the ability. My apology. All right, so that again, the spell not functioning, not being able to use his magic is very, very infuriating for this creature here. As he then takes another step around this side over here by the pipe. That'll be his turn.
Buddy.
That'll be his turn. Ophidian, it's your turn. Les just attacked you. This creature is again next to you. This eye dog creature. What do you want to do?
Well, what is Les looking like? Is he looking like he's still going to attack me, or?
Yeah, he is still looking like he's going to attack. He has an intense, searing hatred that is staring you down right now.
Also, you lost a weapon, so I don't know if you have.
You lost your sword. Yeah, your sword is on the ground right now.
All right, I'm going to poison spray Les in the face.
It's a common motif here.
I don't blame you, but still.
Constitution 16 save.
Yep. 19. That's a save.
Oh, I thought I had a roll.
No,
I just rolled. I was rolled what the damage is going to be.
I saw your roll come up. That's what I was saying. So that's a save for you.
And then I will roll out and I would do a tumble and grab my sword and just back off.
What's the damage? 19. So
it's nothing if you got it.
Nothing. You save.
Oh.
So as he goes to throw out this poison spray, Les, you just kind of knock his hand out of the way, and the spray just goes a little bit wide. That'll be your bonus action to re-grab your weapon as you combat roll out of the way.
Yep.
Okay. All right. That is your turn, Ami. You're up.
Halo. Okay. So
Halo, I'm waiting here for you.
Remind me what the yellow is again.
This creature is been smited by Rolex, so he's emitting light right now.
Gotcha. He looks pretty beat up. Besides,
He looks like he's taking some damage, yeah, but I mean, he's still standing.
It worked pretty well the last time, so I would like to for chill touch again.
Go ahead.
That's not as good as the first time.
16. A 16 just misses. So unfortunately, with the 16, the chill touch this time tries to reach up and grab at the creature, but he's wrestling with Rolex a little bit, like he's getting ready to attack him, and you just can't get the hand to grab onto the flesh the way you would normally do it. So unfortunately, that is a miss.
That's very sad. And then zombies, same thing as last round, just helping with the eyeball kitty.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
D20.
Eyeball kitty.
Eyeball kitty. Wow.
Okay, even with this bonus, that would be a miss on the eyeball kitty.
Listen,
With an 11. Okay.
I tried.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
No.
All right. Okay, very good. It is now the creature and the guard's turn. So this creature here is going to move down here, and he is going to get in range of Rolex. And as he does, Rolex, you can see him as he's walking. His eyes are like just fully black. You see him like kind of just drop his sword that he was using, and he walks up, and he's just going to try to hug you. So he's going to roll to hug your giant leg.
Aw.
That is a 22.
Yeah, that's a 22. He can hug me with a 22.
Yeah, as he does, you feel your leg. You feel like through like the mechanical like kind of cracks in the seals. You feel what seems like something is seeping into your internal components and things like that. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
One of us.
I can do that. 21.
Okay.
Yes.
With a 21, you save, but you will take half damage as the creature, he kind of like just melts. Like all this black energy transfers from him and into you. And as he does, he like kind of crumples down on the ground, and he basically is going to try to, he basically tried to kill you with his remaining life force that he was commanded to do on that one. So that is 26 points of damage halved, so 13 points of necrotic damage to you, Rolex.
Oh, I'm not quite dead.
Yeah, and this creature now is done for the moment. Okay. Would Ami's power work on a pile of just like skin and bone? Sure, Ami. Do you want to use your ability to resurrect this one as a zombie? Okay.
Eli, cover your ears.
Yeah, as long as it's like a pile of like bone or flesh, or and I think the other limitation as of right now is it has to be a medium. It has to be a medium creature.
Medium.
Absolutely. Okay. This creature here is going to he's going to look. He's going to move this way here. He's going to step away from Les because he's got Les under his control, and it's going to attack Raise.
Oh, the puppy went away.
Raise, that is a 19 and a 13, which I think misses you.
The 13 misses.
13 misses. That is 20 points of 20 points of fire damage to you, as again the eye turns light. You can see his fangs glow with that kind of familiar orange that he shot out at Rolex, and this bolt of fire shoots out and it's kind of smacks into you. The creature is then going to be there. This guy is going to move over to here. He is going to try to stab at you. Raise. That is a 7. And that's a 10.
Get blessed, my dude.
two swings and a miss on that one here with the negative. And then he's going to try to break the synaptics. He's the only one who's still synaptically static. And he's going to try to break it. And that is a 13. So he's still befuddled a little bit in terms of what's going on. This creature here is going to he sees Ami up on top, who's been trying to attack it. He is going to try to swing and hit you with his club. But it's going to be at disadvantage because you're high up right now. You have an advantage on that.
I was gonna say, I'm like 15 feet up high. Up on your arms, buddy.
So that's one miss, and the second one is a hit. Because I believe 17 should hit you, correct?
Why would a 17? Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that is 11 points of damage, and then I need you to make me a concentration check, please. So
hold on, I just realized he's in a spot where Doug can do the deflect attack.
Okay.
I can impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay, so we'll roll one more disadvantage on there. So that would wash it then. Okay.
Nice.
All right. Very good.
I just realized he was standing in the right spot for that.
There you go.
Ami tries to high five Rolex and then stops when she realizes it would literally kill her.
All right, Rolex, you're up. What do you want to do?
Wished. Well, let's start with Doug going ahead with another just force empowered rend attack there. That's gonna miss. I'm guessing
Miss. Yep, miss.
13. All right, and then we're just gonna switch back over to. Gosh, I guess it's just gonna be 2 attacks. I'm looking at the spells that I still have, and if anything's actually useful. I don't think so at this time. So let's just go ahead with attack 1. I can click it. Where the heck? Why did it all go away? This is crazy. All right, now I can click on it. I couldn't click on it for some reason. That's +4. So does 16 hit?
16 just misses this creature.
Okay. And then the second attack was one lower.
Does flanking work on that creature? Because there's that zombie thing.
The creature, because he is fully engaged with this and his friend just melted into a puddle and just stood back up, I would say would not get flanking for this particular attack run.
Okay.
All right.
Because he is like solely locked on facing onto Rolex at the moment.
And with that, I just missed. So I'm going to take a step nowhere and finish my turn.
All right, very good, very good. Okay, Les, you're up. You are still controlled by the creature, but the closest creature to you is this zombified guard. So you'll need to make one of your attacks at him. So let's see if you kill him.
If I was playing like the puppy thing is in the field, I'd be like, "Oh no, don't go away, puppy! Let me protect you from this thing," and I'll like follow it, but still be in range of this thing and attack it. Die, vile thing, mushroom head.
Yeah, so roll an attack for this one here. Let's see if you kill it. Yeah, it's dead. I mean, it only has 1 HP, so he is effectively dead. As that happens, you see rays behind the creature, and again, per this creature's ability here, you attack the nearest, closest friendly creature to you. So that would be Rolex. That'd be Rays. So Les, you step over the body, and there is Rays in front of you. You have 2 attacks left. Go ahead and make them.
This is not how I thought I'd go out.
Don't you dare approach this puppy.
Okay, that's a hit and a miss. So roll me damage for one of them.
That was almost a crit.
Max damage though. 14
points of damage though. 2 Rays. Okay. Rays, you see Les walking towards you, protecting this rear dog creature, and he just swings and hacks into you. After the first one hits, you're taken aback and you step backwards from him. Okay.
Ow.
Right.
Oh, I should roll my intelligence save. Do it. Come on. 19.
There you go. That saves. Yeah.
What
so
the hell am I doing? Hi. You okay? Oh my god. What did I do?
Les, this isn't your fault. Focus on the task. Oh, good lords.
Okay.
As I like clutching the gaping wound in my chest.
Nice.
Okay. It is now the end of the round, so the layer's going to do this here. Ophidian, roll me a 2 d20s, please.
Ooh, okay.
2 1s, please.
2 what? 2 1s.
Yeah.
220.
All right, 12 and a 5, so 17. So as the ball bearings get to the last chamber and they are about to exit out of the heart, you can hear like them clattering against something. It seems like there's another pipe on the other side that you can't see. And as they do, the heart, you can see it like seize up on that final part and it starts to like kind of engorge slightly. Looks like you've done some damage to it, about 17 points of damage to that particular part as it's rattling around, as the lantern then is also inside there and making its way towards it. We're going to see if the layer has an action. It does, actually. Oh my goodness. As the heart like kind of compresses and you can feel like it's really working overtime. And as it does, it lets out this kind of this wave of energy, and it just kind of flows out. Everyone needs to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Bye, guys.
Constitution saving throw. Let's see.
Oh, that's actually not bad.
Ew, not so well. A 15 for Doug. Now I can do mine. 8.
You are
Okay.
big. It is
And
kind
then
of hard to
Ami,
get out of it.
Ami, Constitution saving throw.
Stop.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
That's why
Right.
I said stop.
We so sucked.
So Ophidian and Ray, as you both save, as this pulse comes through and it hits everybody. Let's go hit here. Sifia. Okay. Dog guard. Okay. And then flesh creature.
Flesh creature, yes.
Okay.
I've been
A wave of energy flies out, and as it does, it you can see like the pipes that are leading up and connecting this thing start to like ting, 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 buckle and start to break a little bit as it unleashes this kind of stuff. Some of the crystals on there explode off of it, and these like electrified sparks shoot out along this wave here, and everybody takes 20 points of lightning damage, half if you save, 20 points full if you did not.
20 is bad.
Yeah, that shit hurted.
Yep. And then Ami, I need you to make me another concentration check to see if you can keep Rolex enlarged since you took some damage here.
Yeah.
So roll me a constitution check. A 13. 13 will still do it, so you'll still be able to maintain concentration on him. But everybody again takes electrical damage as they again get hit by the massive amount of force that's going around in this large kind of heart, this engine-like thing. Okay, Ray, you're up.
Oh, good lord.
Yes.
Mass healing word.
If that's what you want to do.
Everybody heals for
As
7
you,
points.
but as you say this here in Infernal, you hear Sifia. He's been waiting, and he looks at you and he goes and just kind of waves his finger back at you. And in Infernal again, he says the same thing back to you that you have been saying to him. He will cast Counterspell.
I like it. I like it.
Do you?
Yes. Are you kidding me? This is awesome.
He says,
This is the players and the dungeon masters using every resource they have in conflict. This is beautiful. Okay, so that spell slot is gone. There we go. That does limit my actions here because my action is gone. I cannot afford to move out of range of this dude. I know what I can do though. Step off to the side. Les, your turn.
Oh, huh.
And
did Les get out of his stupor yet?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, he did. Yeah. Les broke free of it last on his last turn. Yeah.
I missed it. Okay.
So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. All right. It is now Sifia's turn, and he is just going to look at you, Raze, as you step out of the way, and after he is just mocked you in Infernal, something that doesn't usually happen to you. He will just again, knowing that again, what you've just done to him multiple times, he's just going to hold his hand out. And he's going to fire 2 bolts of electricity at you. That is a 19 to hit.
You're muted, Eli.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, I said, let's go, boy. Counterspell, 4th level.
All right. So yeah, that just happens in terms of the counterspell, because again, it was a simple cantrip that he was going to fire at you.
It's fine.
Okay.
I cannot afford to take damage. I'm on 10 health.
That's
okay.
6 more than I have.
All right. That is his turn. Ophidian, you're up.
Was that an attack roll by him, or was that just a
It was an
magic
attack.
spell that just...
It was an attack roll. It was
Okay.
it was attack roll magic spell. It was a magic spell attack. Yeah.
No, I'm trying to read the way protect is worded. So it says, "While wielding shield and a creature you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet." So the creature is within 5 feet, or the target is within 5 feet, which is my ally. You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
It's when your ally is within 5 feet because you're trying to deflect that attack.
Okay, so then it would be at disadvantage for those.
It's
attack
fine.
rolls.
It just doesn't happen.
Oh, it missed. I did.
Yeah.
No. I counterspelled it.
Oh, okay. I missed that. I was trying to read up on that real fast to help out. Never mind.
Yep. Okay.
All right then.
I told him I can do this all day, and I will.
All day.
Damn.
Well, he can.
Next round, Eli's going to shout, "Long rest, long rest."
He can do this. I mean, he can not to meta game here a little bit, but he can do it all day as well because you guys have not touched him yet.
Oh, absolutely.
Ophidian, you're up.
We're in
What-
the classic spellcaster burn.
What does Les look like he's doing right now?
Les looks like he's confused. He's a little bit bewildered, but he is himself again. It looks like.
Okay. Then I will move.
Poison spray.
I could go through my allies, right? It's not a big deal to cut
Yeah,
these
yeah,
guys. All right.
Yeah, go on, buddy.
Just want to make sure. All right. I will resume attacks on Freaky Dog Boy.
Oh,
ahead.
are you okay? You look like you got hit a few times.
That's eyeball kitty to you.
Eyeball Kitty? Is that what it is? Is that Brown Eye Kitty? Is that what?
No.
Hey, I mean, come on. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. All right. 14. This is horrible. I'm not doing good against this guy here.
Oh, yeah, no. For whatever reason, you're just having problems against this creature here. Man, that's rough. Yeah, both miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm just gonna back off this guy. Then
Bonus action disengage.
Yeah, and I'll go back to the same spot basically.
So you guys see Ophidian run up, swing, and run back, and he's just kind of like shaking his head.
Might have to go attack Frankenstein guy next time. That was horrible.
Yes, please. Nice.
Oh shit. Okay. All right, Ophidian. That's your go. Ami, you're up.
Hi. My turn potentially.
Yes.
Nice.
There's 6 of us.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Yay.
So it's a 30 foot, yeah, it's a 30-foot area of effect, so you can get pretty much everybody. Yeah, you can get everybody in that.
Nice. Was
Yeah,
it 23?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys heal up 23 points. Ami, what do you say to heal them? What is it? Is it a chant? Is it just a wink and a gun? What is it?
You can't say that to somebody who's bisexual, Jason. They're gonna pick that option.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
She literally just goes, "My turn," and kind of like rubs her hands together, and then similar to how she does the poison spray, she blows out like a bunch of like pollen.
Or it could be like the mushrooms from Mario. You just give them to them and they eat them. And they
Oh
heal.
yeah.
Just yeet them at us.
Where's the psilocybin?
All right, very good, very good.
Do I have any zombies left?
You have you have this one right here. Yeah.
Okay. He is gonna go for Frankie over here.
Sure, go ahead. Roll me a d20. Let's see if it hits.
You know, it's a sentence or a question you don't hear that often from a player character. Do I have any zombies left?
All right.
Hey,
With a 12 with his bonus, that is still just a miss on that one. So unfortunately, swings because he actually doesn't have his sword on him because I dropped his sword as he went over and hugged Rolix's leg. So he just is swinging his fists into this flesh monster, and unfortunately, does not hit.
Gotcha.
Okay, very good. It is now their turn. So the creature again will move over to here, and it's going to attack less, but it's going to do it on this side.
You can attack as much less as you want to.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
just
All
want
right.
to take more. Oh.
Okay, so that is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And claws are a 14, which I think is a miss.
It's a miss, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you take the bite damage then, but the claws do miss you. So that is 12 points of damage as you were so confused. All of a sudden, you just feel this large, toothy mouth bite onto your arm, and you just kind of see its head. You push him off there, and you can see the outline of the teeth and the blood coming off of that.
With piercing, I'll just take 9. So
there you go. There you go.
Because that, I'm assuming it bites piercing.
Piercing damage, yes.
Yeah.
Piercing damage.
All right.
Okay, very good, very good. All right.
You're no puppy.
As that happens, the creature looks back at its master, and as it looks back, the master kind of gives a nod. It turns its eye towards Ray's and in the direction of Rolex and everyone, and you can see the eye starting to like pulsate into charge. That's what it's going to do to end its turn. The fleshy boy here is going to hit Rolex. No, it's going to hit the zombie because the zombie is the last thing that tried to hit him. So it's going to try to hit the zombie first. That is a 19. Yeah, that's going to kill him because he only has 1 hit point. So this guy is dead.
Splat.
And then he's going to use his second attack just to swing at Rolex's big, beefy body. Rolex, that is a 15. Does a 15
I have
hit you?
16 armor class. So.
Yes, you guys are just in a war of attrition. No one is being able to gain any ground on that particular one. This guy here he's going to try to finish Ray's off. He just moves over here and he's going to try to take a swing. Disadvantage. That is a 13, which is a good thing that had disadvantage. That is a miss. That is a miss on the first attack. The second attack, disadvantage that's even worse. So yeah, Les being able to impose disadvantage has saved Ray's again from this. Okay. Rolex, you're up.
Wow. All right. I mean, I'd like to be doing other stuff, but Frankenflesh here has to go.
You've definitely done some damage. You've definitely done some damage to him. You've definitely done damage to him. Parts of him are falling off, but he's still standing, unfortunately.
So we're going to start with Dog, hopefully able to, well, no, not able to hit it. That's easy. Actually, can it be? I didn't even look at this. I forgot. I don't think it can take 2 actions.
Who?
Do you mind if I undo that? The Steel Defender?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
What I wanted it to do. It can do a repair 3 times a day, and it can heal 2d8.
Go ahead. Yeah, roll 2d8.
Plus peanut butter. So 9 plus 4, so I can heal 13 points.
Hey, there we go.
That's pretty darn good right now.
There we go. There we go. Excellent.
Heal. And that with these 13, I'm still less than half. So, and then I just realized something else on my character sheet. Arcane Jolt. I didn't know I had that.
Yep.
But once per turn, when I hit a target with a magic weapon attack or my Steel Defender hits a target, I can choose to either deliver an extra 2d6 force damage or restore 2d6 hit points to a creature or object within 30 feet.
Hey, there we go. You can definitely do that.
So not only can I help myself, I could even help others. So I'm going to start with, first off, I'm just going to hit this damn thing.
Go for it. Roll. Hit it.
All the misses from last time. Nope, that's a miss. Son of a bitch.
You guys have had some really
well, 12 plus 4 is 16. Does 16 hit it?
16 just misses.
Son of a bitch. And I can't do anything. Well, hold on. Is it flanked yet? Because we got 3 of us on one side of it now, and the zombie's not there anymore.
Yeah, Aami's on the. Yeah, sure, let's go. Go ahead. Go. We'll go with advantage. Go ahead. Roll for the
there. At least
there we go.
We'll hit there.
And watch you roll the 1 on damage now.
Hysterical. No, actually.
Oh, hey, there we go.
A 10 plus the 1 is 11, plus the number, the 7 that it's missing is 18. 11 plus
18. 7. All right, yeah, with an 18, where are you shooting him this time?
All of it is still, I don't know. I feel like I'm shooting a little down at it. So almost everything is head and shoulders, if you will.
Okay, yeah. So as you fire into his shoulder, he's like kind of like wailing on you and stuff like that. You've hit, and you just like part of the seam that's holding on to its arm just kind of falls off, and you've done some significant damage to this creature here, but he is still just standing.
Okay, and who who is injured between? I guess it's everybody really. Ray's,
I
Ophidian.
think Ray's might be the worst right now.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you
thanks to
were saying-
that mass cure wounds, I'm up to 33 hit points.
Oh, well, there you go.
All right, so let's do this then. Add 9 more to it. You got arcane jolted.
Hey, there we go.
After I shot the thing in the head, a jolt of energy comes from Olix into you, and it heals you for 9 points of damage.
Absolutely.
Gotta get
Absolutely.
that sweet, sweet juice.
Sweet juice. All right. Anything else you want to do, Rolex? Good turn.
I need to hold ground, so no, nothing. Yes, that's it. Nothing else. No.
Okay. All right. Les, you're up. What do you want to do?
How's this soldier looking? That's next. to
Looks
me?
bad. Doesn't look very good.
All right.
But
I'm gonna take.
weirdly enough, you guys he's just been able to hang out for a while.
I'm gonna take my first swing at him.
Swing.
Nothing special, just straight up swing. Okay.
Oh yeah, that hits. I'd say that hits.
9 damage, straight up.
9
Does that
damage.
finish him off?
Straight up, now tell me.
As you hack into him, you can see him drop down to one knee. He is barely holding on at this moment with 9 points.
Hold on just a tenth of a second for me here. Where is?
That's already been more than a tenth of a second.
Yep.
A few seconds.
that- He heals 50 points and he gets back up.
Oh, dang it.
That's what you get.
Attack with a weapon roll, you can expend 1 superior dice to add it to the roll before or after the roll, but before any effect. Or I think that's to the attack to make sure I hit, though, unfortunately. I thought there was one that added damage to it. I guess I mistook that. I was going to see if I could add damage. All right, I'm just going to hit him again.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. I keep on switching off of that screen. That's only a 16.
16 hits the guards, yeah.
Oh, sweet. All right, that's
All
9
right.
more damage.
How do you want this one to die?
If he drops down to a knee, then I'm just going to slash at his face with that second hit.
All right, yeah. He drops down, and as he looks up at you, like, again, horribly battered this guard here, you come down and just with a clean kill. Just
I will say, become mushrooms.
Yep, there we go. And he will become mushrooms, I'm assuming.
All right, so I'm going to step over where this body is. That's
Yep.
X'd out. I can't seem to. Yeah. And I'm going to attack the dog thing with spend another superiority die to use my attack as long as I hit. I guess I shouldn't spend it until I hit, technically. But I guess I'll make my attack roll. Sorry.
You can do it.
You can do it. 21.
21 hits, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to use Guardian attack, which means where is it?
It's a 17
Goading.
saving, wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. So he has no choice but to attack me or face disadvantage. I think it is. I'm trying to see.
Yeah. Okay. That is a 19, so that is a save, unfortunately.
Oh,
But
dang
you
it,
do
it
do
still
damage.
takes 11 damage.
Yeah. So as you like hack into it here, you can see as you like slash into its body, its eye is charging up, and as it's charging up, it's like so intensely focused on this, like you're hacking into it. It doesn't seem to even pay attention to the damage that you just did as you just opened a big wound on its shoulder. All right. Anything else you want to do?
I'm going to spend my bonus action to use my second wind.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your dice to heal up.
I'm just trying to see where that went. I think it's a D10.
Your second wind.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, second wind. Once per short rest, you can use a bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 11 hit points. So
Okay, go ahead. All right. So as that ends your turn, the heart is convulsing. It's starting to really freak out. You can hear rattling, and things like the pipes are starting to like back up with pressure as the stuff that you've chucked into there has seemingly done enough disruption on this thing. The entire heart is like kind of pulsating, and it's like trying to again pump, but it's getting stuck as it's getting fed more and more stuff from this vat as it's trying to do its thing. As this happens, you can see the veins in it starting to glow brightly. And as you see them start to glow brightly, and as we end this round, I think that's where we will end for tonight.
Oh,
And we will, and we will have to pick up on the next one as you guys are in some deep combat here.
In the deep poo.
In the
So
deep
deep.
stuff. So, but you guys are alive still. Yay! It's great. It's great.
Yay, alive. This is great.
It's great.
Yeah, this one's been it's been pretty tough. I was literally down to 4 hit points before
Oh
that.
yeah. Yeah.
oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I was holding off trying to help anybody else because I was saving my reaction for shield if I needed it, because if that guy attacked me again and was going to hit me, shield.
Well, like I said, this has been this is the culmination of combat here, because again, what we are planning on doing is talk with Joe. We're gonna wrap up potentially after this massive combat, and hopefully things have a resolution. We're going to wrap up Eridan, and then we will move on to Dungeon World. I think is what Joe wants to try next.
It's a spawn of Dungeon World that I started to share with folks before you came back, Jason. So I'm gonna add everybody into that chat, and we'll add that in. So
we might have maybe one, maybe two games left, depending on how combat goes. If we all die next time, then we'll end there.
So it'll be a new chat for the new one.
5 minutes a monk. That'd be funny. Yeah, but I guess for now we'll wrap this one up, and let me find the right button to push to make it stop. Here we go. I think I got it. Here we go.
Till then, we'll say bye-bye.
The podcast was brought to you by One Joe Young. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.
Will our heroes be victorious? Will Les kill his friends? Find out next time on Adventures from the Shed.
That was the best attack of the night. Les attacking his friends.
That was rough, man.
The Ophidian jet